I'm not here to take someone's place. I am Ganga, and I have my own identity. Radhika needs you now. Please sit with her and go assure her that no matter what happens, you will never leave her side.
Handling the accounts of this is my responsibility. I will find out why this money is unaccounted for.
You have one night to make sure that you carry out your duties properly, Shiv, because from tomorrow, you will no longer have a role to play here.
No one is allowed to touch Parvati's things no matter what. No one at all. Least of all you.
Ganga.
Brought to you by
Hyundai or Hyundai.
Greetings and welcome to CVM News at noon for Monday, June 17, 2025. I'm Ronaldo Adams. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has offered a $3 million reward for information leading to the arrest of those involved in the abduction of JLP scrutineer Lorna Nikki Robertson. The minute she was taken away was caught on CCTV surveillance and has gone viral. But there is still no word on the party worker and no arrests have been made in relation to the chilling incident.
The case of abducted JLP worker 30-year-old Lorna Nikki Robertson has taken on fresh legs with the latest announcement by the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. PM Holness offered a $3 million reward for information leading to the arrest of those involved in Robertson's disappearance on May 30. He was addressing supporters at MP Juliet Cuthbert Flynn's Workers' Appreciation Ceremony in West Rural St. Andrew.
So we have decided that we will put up a reward for information of $3 million Jamaican dollars for information leading to the arrest of those persons who abducted our worker. We find it a very troubling occurrence, and we do not intend to stop until we find out who are the people behind it, whoever they are connected to.
The Prime Minister shared his wish for a lead soon into the troubling incident that left some in his party fearful for their own well-being.
Having discussed the very tragic circumstances under which one of our workers was abducted in southeast St. Andrew, we have been taking note of it. We hear certain squeals happening, but we take very close note of it. Very close note. And I'm very hopeful that the police will eventually find a lead, because such a crime should not go unsolved.
Meanwhile, the JLP leader reassured supporters that under his administration, murders have seen consistent declines for the past 3 years, and that there's been a significant multi-billion-dollar injection of funds into equipping the security forces in combating crimes.
So they commit crimes and believe we don't know, or we're not going to find them. They believe we don't have the forensic to find them. They believe we don't have the intelligence to know what they are doing. They believe we don't have the communications to hear what they are doing. They believe we don't have the ships, the maritime patrol vessels, the maritime patrol aircraft to see what they are doing. We have built out the capacity and we will continue to build it out. There must be no gang that is stronger than the Jamaican state. No criminal that can challenge the Jamaican state. Your administration, your government that I administer, built out that capacity.
Nika Lewis, CVM News.
Desmond McKenzie, a deputy leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, is challenging the People's National Party's PNP rationale for objecting to Dennis Chung leading the Financial Investigations Division, FID. He said that the PNP introduced Chung to the public sector. The PNP has held protests subsequently against the appointment.
When these people talk, you must be afraid. And I'll tell you why. It was the PNP who brought him out of the private sector into the public sector. When they mash up solid waste and they are to get rid of the PNP board at solid waste, it was the same man who they're saying not qualified. They took him out of the private sector, gave him the position of chairman of solid waste, brought in private sector people, because the only thing the PNP had to show at solid waste was the amount of money they spend putting out fire.
The parish of Clarendon is seeing a major dip in murders and a dramatic turnaround in crime figures. New data from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, shows that between January 1 and June 14 of this year, Clarendon recorded 17 murders, down from 34 over the same period last year. Assistant Superintendent Adrian Fleming says the police are attributing the sharp drop to a mix of community policing efforts and increased patrols in known hotspots.
Clarendon had not seen that number in over 12 years. And based on our current trajectory, we are seeing where we are poised to achieve even greater things. So what we are doing, we are sustaining the effort, because clearly what we are doing from the numbers appears to be working. I don't know if you agree with me when you look at the numbers. I may say it not appears, it is working. So that's what we are doing. We are sustaining the effort. We are meeting with our community members. We are giving them tips on how to keep themselves safe, and we are also going hard at the criminal elements.
We now return to the political scene as the General Secretary for the People's National Party, PNP, Dr. Dayton Campbell, has lambasted the governing Jamaica Labour Party over its education policies, citing recent reports declaring that 70% of the grade 7 students at the Pembroke Hall High School are unable to read. He said that the Andrew Holness-led administration has failed the education sector.
We've had a Prime Minister for 10 years. And that Prime Minister is the former Minister of Education when his party was in power 4 years before that 10-year start. And it is the first time in the history of the country we've had a Prime Minister that don't build one God Almighty school. We then see a report from Pembroke Hall High that says that 70% of the children cannot read. How can you have 70% of the student in one school that can't read? The child that is in grade 7 is either 10, 11, or 12. That child started going to school at 3. 3 from 13 left 10. That means that the entire academic life of that child has been under Andrew Holness as Prime Minister. And Labour right let them down.
At a recently held Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation Town Hall, residents of the Haggley Park community took the National Environmental Protection Agency, NEPA, to task over what they deem as illegal businesses taking over their community. One resident says the area is becoming busy and unsafe, especially with derelict vehicles on the sidewalks.
There is a filling station, I think it's on Truman Avenue. And for years, letters has been going to NEPA about that place, and nothing has been done about it. Nothing. It is still there. Truman Avenue. Okay, what about all these vehicles on the sidewalk? I am a senior citizen. I have to be walking in the road. When I walk in the road, these taxi men, they think I shouldn't be there. So no, I have to be fighting for my life because of those vehicles. What about all these the new car mart popping up in Richmond Park? Not to mention all these garages. What is going on? Letters has been sent for years on both sides, both political parties.
Father's Day may be over, but the message remains vital. Speaking on CVM's lead story, Chairman of Fathers Incorporated, Dr. Herbert Gill, stressed that misconceptions about fatherhood continue to distort its true value.
It is boys who benefit immensely from father presence. There's no data in the world to show that. It shows that comparatively, boys benefit immensely from their fathers, but girls benefit even more. There's so little work in even this region on fathers and their daughters and mothers and their sons. So there's a lot of stuff we don't get right, and we spend too much time listening to people on social media and people who have no training. And we live a lot of what we do by accident, and we learn things, and then we spend some of it trying to move around the wrong bar, and it's a lot of chaos when it comes to parenting. And quite often when we have sessions and I sit down with men and women and I say, these are the things that men are best equipped to do. These are the things you need to help them with. For example, the emotional intelligence and so forth. People are usually in shock because that's not what they had in their heads about what really is meant by fatherhood.
Meanwhile, Director of the Male Empowerment Unit at the Bureau of Gender Affairs, Nashawn Miller, noted ongoing efforts to uplift and empower men.
It is boys who benefit immensely from father presence. There's no data in the world to show that. It shows that comparatively, boys benefit immensely from their fathers, but girls benefit even more. There's so little work in even this region on fathers and their daughters and mothers and their sons. So there's a lot of stuff we don't get right, and we spend too much time listening to people on social media and people who have no training, and we live a lot of what we do by accident, and we learn things, and then we spend some of it.
We'll have more news after this break.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments, Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Every dream conquered is another dream game. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people them I say we are my show tonight. Oh,
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
I'm not here to take someone's place. I am Ganga, and I have my own identity. Radhika needs you now. Please sit with her and go assure her that no matter what happens, you will never leave her side.
Handling the accounts of this is my responsibility. I will find out why this money is unaccounted for.
You have one night to make sure that you carry out your duties properly, Shiv, because from tomorrow, you will no longer have a role to play here.
No one is allowed to touch Parvati's things no matter what. No one at all. Least of all you.
Ganga.
Brought to you by
Hyundai or Hyundai.
The Time is brought to you by Ford Territory.
Welcome back. There's a major twist in the case of a Chinese-run garage accused of breaching Jamaica's labor laws. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security has completed its probe and has issued a clear warning. No one is above the law. It has also charted a plan of action for the entity to achieve local compliance and resume business thereafter. Nika Lewis has more details in this update.
Following an intensive investigation, popular Chinese garage Wholehearted Car Services Limited has admitted to serious compliance lapses. But now, under government oversight, the company is turning a new leaf.
The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has concluded its investigation into the labour law compliance issues concerning certain garages, particularly the Wholehearted Car Service Limited garage. Now, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security welcomes foreign talent into Jamaica, but we emphasize the importance of compliance with our labour laws. We are committed to enforcing, to regulating, and to protecting the rights of Jamaican workers. And we will continue to work with the relevant agencies to ensure fair employment practices and to prevent exploitation of Jamaicans and also of any foreign workers who are working in Jamaica.
As part of the resolution, the company has reportedly agreed to implement several measures. Among them,
1. Enrolling all employees in the Heart NSTA Trust program to acquire their prior learning certificate. 2. To establish a structured apprenticeship program through the Jamaican German Automotive School in collaboration with Heart NSTA Trust. 3. To allow Heart NSTA Trust and JAGAS instructors to understudy the auto mechanics operation to ensure knowledge transfer and skills development. 4. To submit a list of all Jamaican workers, including their names, wages, and positions, along with copies of their fully endorsed employment contracts to the ministry within 3 months of reopening the garage.
he reassures the ministry is committed to ensuring compliance with Jamaica's labor laws and remains dedicated to fostering compliance through training entities like Heart and JAGAS.
To ensure that these measures are instituted, we will continue to monitor implementation of the agreed upon measures. We're going to conduct regular inspection to ensure compliance, and we will also provide support and guidance to Wholehearted Car Service Limited and any other business of this nature to promote fair employment practices. Let me emphasize, by working together, we can create a more inclusive and equitable work environment that benefits all Jamaicans. The ministry remains committed, again, to ensuring fair employment practices and protecting the rights of Jamaican workers.
The move puts to ease the minds of many who benefited from the offerings at the entity. Nika Lewis, CVM News.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is hosting their second biennial Transformations, People, Quality and Technology Expo 2.0. Set for June 19 to 22 in Kingston and Montego Bay, it will reportedly be showcasing over 40 formations of the JCF. According to Senior Superintendent of Police, Stephanie Lindsay, this event showcases the JCF's ongoing technological and quality management reforms.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force in 2025 will be staging our second expo. We did it in 2023, and based on the feedback, we had to do it. So it will be a very intense couple of days. We're showcasing the best of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We will have over 40 of our formations on show. We have been going through a transformation process and modernization. And this year we want to show people that we're not only saying that we are transforming, we want them to be part of that experience, to come and see how is it that we are as improving our people, the capability of our people, our training.